What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic once again. We back with another video today, giving a brief update on Errol Spence Jr. and Kell Brook. We know they got that big fight coming up at the end of May. I think it's May 27th. Bramall Lane, Sheffield, England. Big soccer stadium. Dream venue for Kell Brook. I mean, basically like if, you know, I know Errol Spence is from DeSoto, Texas, right outside of Dallas. It's basically, you know, to Kell Brook like fighting at Cowboy Stadium would be for Errol Spence. But today or yesterday, shout out to Boxing Ego, one time for the one time. Shout out, go follow his page. He's already massively huge and does a great job. He posted a video today. I guess he probably got it from Kell Brook's Instagram. That Kell Brook is, you know, basically, you know, he's doing fine with just making weight. Kell Brook weighed in at Stones, I don't know that weight, but it translates to 153.8 pounds. So rounded up to 154. So, you know, he's one weight class above right now, less than 7 pounds away, with about a month to go to the fight, a little bit under a month, and you know, he's in beast mode. You know, he's sparring. Don't look like he got too many marks on his face. And it'll be interesting to see, you know, what his game plan is. We know with Sean Porter, we know how Sean Porter is a wild guy. And I was very impressed. I was one of those guys that thought Sean would blow him out the water. I was impressed the way that he did educating Holden. And he didn't let Sean work like he wanted to work in the inside. And it's very hard for somebody to keep Sean Porter off of him on the inside. We've seen as Berto, and Berto looks like a big, physically strong guy. Most would bet, you know, that Berto looked more physically strong than Kell Brook, but all them cuts and muscles don't mean anything. And Kell Brook pretty much manhandled Sean Porter in the clinches the inside and really smothered his inside work. And once you do that, you know, Sean doesn't have too much outside of that. And his accuracy, you know, his punch accuracy is underrated in Kell Brook. And he probably doesn't throw that many punches, but he's very accurate and very sharp in the mode of a Mayweather, Bernard Hopkins like that. Not a large output, but every time they land, he's gonna make it count. I don't have a weight update for Errol Spence, but I have been watching videos on Errol as well. Seeing the update. Shout out to my boy Corey IOTBA. He went down to his excuse me, his Errol Spence's media day. He looked great. I see some more videos of Errol Spence. He's in beast mode. He's in shape. And I've been watching, you know, some videos of his trainer talk. You know, a lot of interviews. You know, Dante Boxing Nation, the Boxing Voice, Nestor Gibbs, and those guys over there. And if you don't know who this guy is, Derrick James, you're gonna know who he is very soon. Pinning the success of Jamel Charlo and Errol Spence, and he has another fighter who's gonna fight the Nadam somebody winner in Minnesota. Come out to Dallas and train. But you know, he talks about numerous things coming up that people talk about Errol Spence. He talked about how people say Errol Spence has no head movement. He said that's horse shit. They basically use their feet for their head movement. You have to see the video to actually see to get educated on it. Instead of moving your head like this, he said your feet put you in a position where, you know, you don't really have to move your head, because when you move your head, sometimes you're at a disadvantage, because when you move, you stuck here, you can't go that way, somebody will pop you. He talked about combination punches just the other day. The Boxing Voice, I'm pretty sure that's that's what that was on. Basically said that you know, they don't practice combinations, because you can practice combinations, but what opponent is going to let you hit you with a 3 or 4 or 5 punch combination straight? He said, rarely do you see the majority of those punches land. And he said, we don't practice stuff that, you know, is not going to happen in the fight. So he got some good gems that he does drop, Derrick James. And like I said, Errol is looking phenomenal in camp. Errol is punching. I seen him just hitting the pads at Fight Hype just before I hopped on. He's looking phenomenal. He's shredded. I'm pretty sure he's on his way to weight. And it's going to be an epic clash of massive proportions. Like I said, I still don't know who I'm going to pick in this fight. In prediction league, I do have a prediction league. If you're interested on Facebook, let me know. boxing prediction league. I was very interested. I picked Spence, but I'm really on the borderline right now. But we'll see. We going.